So it's day 38 and I'm sitting at 1717. And at this point, I'm 8 days before I make my first withdrawal of profits. Now, most of the time when people see the money growing at this rate, they're like, man, what if I just keep it all in? Or what if I just put more money in? Because they get anxious and want to see a bigger exit than what is currently in their account. And I get that mentality. However, it is important in trading in general, in investing in general, to secure some profits. So I'm gonna stick to my guns on what I said in terms of taking out my investment, my initial investment, and some. That way, I position myself to have a risk-free investment, and then let the house money continue to run, as well as me sharing it and being incentivized due to the sharing incentives that come along with it. But you just have to have your own exit strategy in place. Mine is at least make sure the money double up, so that way I don't have a penalty associated with early withdrawal, and I position myself to get more than what I initially invested, not just the investment as well. So that's what I'm on the verge of. Now, beyond that, I will continue to share, continue to grow, continue to be incentivized by helping others because I see the long term benefit. Could I leave it all in there and feel like it would be good if I left it in there and ran with it? Absolutely. But I need to have the steps in place for myself because it helps me better communicate with you to know, okay, this is real money. I actually withdrew. I actually was able to put this in my bank account, use whatever amount I chose to use. I want to be able to say I did that, not just see other people do it. Although the people that I saw do it, I trust them, and I know that they're not, lying. But this is just my exit strategy. 8 days from now to take some profits, not exiting altogether, taking some profits to secure some of the profits in the initial investment and some, and that proves validity. So make sure you stick around for that. So yes, I see all of the headlines, I see all of the things calling it a scam, but I'm in position to continue to grow the money while helping others, but more importantly securing some profits, so that way it removes all of the naysaying that takes place when people say, "Ah, you're not going to be able to withdraw. You're going to have all of these obstacles." Now, there is a withdrawal fee. That's just the contract of the business, model. It's a 12% withdrawal fee. And again, like I said in the previous video, if you're okay with that, great. If not, cool. I honestly am. If I'm getting 1.2% a day, I'm already factoring in the 12% withdrawal fee. And this is 12% of what you're withdrawing, not, like your whole account. So you just gotta weigh out your options. Now, if you do it the right way, this withdrawal fee can also be tax deductible. This is coming from a previous tax specialist, so it's different things that you gotta understand. Is the cost of doing business, and cost of doing business are business deductions. So it's a win-win when it comes from that angle. Is ways for you to be able to recoup your fee just by understanding it and getting access to the right people who can educate you on that. And that's what we pride ourselves in. We want to make sure that not only are you growing your money, not only are you, you know, uh, doubling your money in a shorter time than normal, but what are you doing outside of that that could position you to get tax deduction? Because this is taxable income once the money has been withdrawn. So you have to understand that this goes with your other income, whether it's from a job, whether it's from a business. The fact that this goes with that income, you need to be educated on how to minimize your tax liability legally, ethically, and morally. That way, even though you're bringing in more money, you're not having to get taxed at a higher rate than what you're accustomed to. So all of these things play a factor when it comes to this form of investing, and especially when it comes to withdrawing your money and actually being able to do something with it. So that being said, if you want to get started, there's a link down below for you to be able to get started. If you're already a part of BG Wealth Sharing, then you can click a link to get access to the system. If you have any questions or want to share your testimonies for those who are tuning in and they don't believe it's real, drop your testimony below. Let it be known. How is this helping you? You don't have to get too specific if you don't want to, but you can just let it be known what your journey has been like in the comments, and I believe somebody may benefit from that. That's all I got in this video. Mr. Smith, signing out. Salute.